how to add a course to Thinkific. So if you're creating a course or even a product, you can upload them very quickly and easily on the Thinkific platform. Simply log into your Thinkific account, and on the main left-hand side, you will click on Manage Learning Content, then Courses. You will then have the option to add a new course, and it will ask you if you want to name your course. Now, I've already named one. I've got one here that I'm just demoing for a second. So you can change the name of your course at any time. Once you've pressed create, it will take you to a blank area that looks pretty much like this. Before we go into adding our content, the first thing I want you to check is settings. So click on the settings area, and this is where you're going to find the name of your course. You can change this at any point. Also the URL of your course that's pre-generated by Thinkific. Now by default, this will be quite long, so I recommend you change this the first time you do this and never change it again. And this here will then be the actual URL for your course. It will be the URL that you give away to everybody, that you share all over social media, that you do your marketing to, so that people can actually find the landing page, read the information, pay you and sign up. So that is where you'll find it. You go to the course itself, click on settings, and boom is your URL. You can change it once, never change it again. If you change it again, then that link you've shared anywhere in the future will no longer exist. It will no longer work. So that's why we say just pick it once and it's done. Press save. Now the other couple of things I want you to note here is private and hidden courses. Only tick this if you don't want people to find your courses. So this might apply if you're doing corporate training and it's specifically tailored and branded to that particular corporate client. You're not going to want the whole world and his public and every Joe and his dog signing up to it, right? It's only for that particular corporate client. In those instances, you would be making it hidden or private. However, if this is going out to the public, you want the world to find it, make sure they are unticked so that it is publicly available. Now the next thing you can do is add your course thumbnail image. So you'll see here the image thumbnail size needs to be 760 by 420 pixels. So I simply go into Canva, create a custom design in Canva, and create an image that's going to fit the thumbnail. This thumbnail is basically the image that shows up on the front of your school on your homepage. It's also the image that will show if you share your link anywhere on social media. It's that image that pre-populates when you share the link. Now this is a very brief description of your course. Literally make it one line, because your sales page is where you're going to put all the information about your course, your landing page, which you create up on the top right over here, which I have other training videos for. This is where you're just going to put a simple one-liner that will show up on the course card image itself. Now this is where later you can change things like your course player appearance. If you've gone through my settings, my basic settings setup video, you would have already done that, so you won't need to play around with that. But they're the basic settings I want you to check first. Then you've got your curriculum area. I'm going to press OK. This is where you put in your modules and your lessons. So this is the real crux of your content right here. The first thing I do is add all of my modules. So for instance, I'm going to call them module 1. That's very boring. I mean, in your world, you might want to give them a better name than module 1. But for the sake of example, I'm going to call them module 1, module 2, module 3. So you just keep adding chapters and putting in your modules, okay? Press save. The next thing I do is I then create my lesson titles. So I'm going to press add a lesson, and you'll see in here, and I'm going to make this bigger for you, there are loads of different lesson types that you can work with. You've got video lessons, quizzes, multimedias, text, surveys, PDF documents, download files, audio files. You can create heaps, right? I'm not going to go through all of them here in detail. I do have a Thinkific setup guide inside my Thinkific setup course that is free, that allows you to go through and see what each of these individual lessons do. My favorite type of lesson is a video lesson, because there's no better form of engagement that you can get than when you're looking at somebody's face, right? It's the best way to get that eye contact, that building of rapport with your students. So I simply type in my lesson title. We can then drag and drop our video file right there. We can also add in some text. So if you wanted to add in images, you can do links, you can do hyperlinks, you can do anything you can do on Microsoft Word, basically in the text area. And you can even add downloadable files to the video lesson as well. So in the video, you might be saying something like, and download the worksheet now and complete the worksheet. So you can have that worksheet downloadable within that lesson itself. How cool is that? I'm going to discard the changes on that because this is just demos. Add lesson. If I wanted to just add a simple text lesson, maybe you just got text content, title, add the text content, press save. I'm going to press discard. But this is where now I'm going to simply go through and add every single lesson that I want to add. The cool thing is you can also, once they're in there, you can drag and drop them and move them between the modules, or move them up and below each other if you want to move them around. That is it. I mean, that is all you have to do to upload content to your Thinkific course. It is so simple. You can keep adding content over time. You know, a course is never really finished. Just keep on adding new content as students ask questions. Somebody asks you a question, film a new video, quickly upload it and add it to your content. So that is the main thing I want to show you about your course area. Now, just in terms of the pricing, simply click on pricing and decide how much you're going to charge for your course. You will have to have already connected your Stripe or your PayPal for this to work, but you can choose just a one-off payment. So if it's a one-off payment, quite simply, you know, this might be a $97 course. You can have it as lifetime access. If so, leave it blank. If it's a year's access, I'm going to give them 365 days. Maybe it's a membership. Maybe this is a coaching program, you know, and I've got my curriculum content in there. And as part of this, they've got a text lesson that has Zoom links in it or Zoom dates in it. Maybe that's a monthly thing that they're paying a monthly fee for. So I might say it's actually, I don't know, $47 paid every 1 month. So it's $47 a month to access this particular course. You can even add a free trial period, you know, so maybe the first 1 day, I don't know, is free. So they get the first day for free to trial it out, and they can cancel before the membership starts. We could even do a custom first payment. So the first month is only $5. Who knows, right? How cool is that? You can play around with all of these different options at the click of a button. The other option is to set up a monthly payment plan. So, you know, maybe I have a course that's, I don't know, it's $1,500. So I'm going to say it's $500 for 3 months. Right, so now people can make those installment payments until their payment is paid off. So really easy to do. Maybe you want a combination of all of those prices. So I can press add a price, add a one-time payment. You can add in all different options so people can choose if they want to pay everything up front, or if they want to go on a payment plan, or if they want to rather pay a membership fee. Really cool to do. Simply just press save and that will set that up. And then you go over to publish and press publish, right? So you just click publish and press save. Done. It's that easy. I say it's that easy. Obviously, you've got to go and film and create your content, but that's how easy it is to actually add it to your Thinkific site. My name's Sarah Cordiner. I am a qualified and certified Thinkific expert. If you would like help setting up your Thinkific account, simply go to sarahcordiner.com/services, and I can actually help you create your course outline with you. I can help you set up your whole entire Thinkific site, upload your content for you, connect it to your email automations and student notifications so that you can focus on creating content and take all the stress away. That's sarahcordiner.com/services. Otherwise, have fun uploading your course content. Bye for now.